It's my body.
Are you the third bunny?
Yeah, actually.
You're like a playmate.
Yeah, I should be back there actually.
She's one of the bitches I brought.
And the other two are right there.
Yeah.
I like the whole production crew we got going on here. This is really legit. I don't like.
Thanks.
I don't feel proper.
We're trying.
Yeah.
We're trying.
We good? We're rolling. I'm ready.
Oh,
to
this
move
is already started.
Yeah.
on. Yeah, we're starting now.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome to Apex Prey.
Thanks for
we
tuning
have
in.
a very, very special guest.
Good morning. I'm Eric Church, Jr.
This is Eric Church. This is Eric.
Don't say it. You can say it. I don't care.
I mean, I can edit out whatever you want.
Can you make it cool? Like, we'll say my real last name now, and then later put it like Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
Like, make it look like I write books.
Okay.
Okay, bet.
This is Eric Clapton.
Thank you.
Eric. Yeah.
This is
Oh.
Eric Setley.
Yeah.
Welcome. This is one of my all-time best friends.
It's a long time in the making. It really is.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
We
This is
mentioned
fun.
Eric in a few of the episodes before, so
Yep.
it's about time we have him on. He's
Yeah.
been away overseas fighting and
Yep.
killing.
He's been away at boot camp for
None
like
of that.
3 years.
Yeah, none of that happened. Yeah, I literally went to boot camp, then I stopped being everyone's friend.
That's how it works.
How
got
long is
busy.
boot camp, essentially? Just so
Now
by
it's
itself?
for us. It's like 10 weeks now, but mine was only 6 because the Biden virus. How political do we get on here?
We could
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
talk about whatever.
Oh, the corona.
I don't like getting like actually political when it comes to
I was gonna say, did you guys vote yesterday?
like goofing. Fuck no.
Did you
I
win?
don't vote.
Oh, I couldn't figure out the paperwork how to do it because they're like print your name here. I was like,
What's my name?
well, because like
I didn't study.
I'm not the only person with my name, so like, could I just be like filling out shit for like? Could I fill out my
Yeah.
dad's ballot and then?
Fill out 3 or 4 while you're there. Who
Dude,
cares?
That's a good idea.
Just put some
My
random
grandparents just died. I'll fill out theirs too. Rest in peace. That
Nice.
was a really sad thing, actually.
names. Cisco's so overpowered right now.
I'm
so overwhelming.
overstimulated.
All right, first of all, before we officially start this shit, welcome, Eric.
Thanks.
Tell us about yourself.
Thanks,
Who are
sir.
you? What have you been doing?
I just got off a 7.5-month deployment.
Nice.
We were on the water.
Okay.
We did a tour in the Baltic Sea. I don't really know I know the real purpose of why we're there, but like just to keep it simple, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously shit is going on in foreign countries right now that we all know about, and we're just there to show our asses and prove to people that we can get a ship the size that I'm on in that location. So
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
yeah, so
That's pretty cool.
I mean, it was really it was a very not busy deployment. Like my workload was very chill other than the hours. Oh, sorry. My booting you.
No, it's alright.
But yeah, no, that was cool. I saw a handful of countries, drank a lot of
What was the coolest country you went to?
Yeah.
I ran a marathon in Sweden.
I thought you were gonna say Iran. I was
I
like,
Yeah,
also
yeah,
thought that.
I ran.
holy cow!
It's
You sailed to Iran?
Holy cow.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet. No, definitely Sweden. So we had 2 days there to do whatever we wanted. We were there 4 days, but I had to work 2 of them. So the 2 days that we had off, the first day, me and my buddy rode around on fucking scooters and explored the city.
That's
and
so
then,
cool.
Dude,
That's cool.
it was fucking great. And then the next day,
Like little bird scooters or whatever.
nah, they're what are they? They're called like bolts or some shit. You fucking hop on them and they'll do about 30, and you piss off everybody because you're weaving out of traffic and shit. And
Oh,
you know,
those
what I'm
kind of
saying? They have them in
scooters,
like
yeah.
Cleveland and shit. I
the
think.
kind of scooters that like in like Iran you'll see
no,
like,
like those are those
7
scooters. No, these are like
you'll see like 7 people riding them.
no. That's
Those are also Native Americans
mo-
that you're talking about. So
No, those are the mopards or yeah, I've seen everything riding them fucking things.
yeah.
No.
What?
Hell
So
yeah.
what all countries like have you been in so far?
This is
'Cause I know you've been in
Yeah,
quite a few.
So we went to Estonia.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
Where's
sorry.
Estonia?
I'm sorry. We went to Norway first and then we left and then because of a storm we came back. So technically we went to Norway twice, then we went to Estonia, Sweden, France, and then we went to Latvia, Lithuania, Finland, and Poland. And
Damn.
then we
I haven't
come
heard
back.
of like half those.
Yeah, there. If you look in the Baltic, it's kind of crazy. I don't know if you know where that fucking body of water is.
Is Estonia like where
Nah.
Thor's from?
Yeah, something like you go there and it's like it literally looks like every video you've ever seen on Facebook of like bad Russian drivers. That's what it looks like.
Estonia?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's like a super medieval, like everybody there is like you can tell that like the Vikings and Hitler had something to do with there because like
Yeah.
everybody's like blonde hair, blue eyes, and really
Right.
bangable. And then you come back to Ohio and you're like,
Everyone has horns.
yeah. Everyone carries a sword, actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's my kind of town.
Cisco would love that.
Fuck
Yeah, I was
yeah.
gonna say like I'm not trying to sound weird, but like I maybe
Oh,
saw
boy.
like 2 brown people there.
That's not
Adam.
weird. That's probably normal in Estonia.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I went out.
probably.
I went out with my one buddy Ward.
Ward.
Yeah, no, he's cool as fuck.
Shout out Ward.
Like we would walk into these places and they would literally like look at him just because he's black, like they've never seen a black person before. They were like
Yeah.
mind blown about that those
I
things
believe
exist.
it. Dude, it always amazes me hearing stories about like America is hands down the like wokest country. Dude, you hear stories about other countries, it's still rough
Yeah.
places. Like
Yeah,
like gay people still get stoned publicly.
yeah. One of
fucking crazy.
One of my
That's
other buddies,
nuts.
like
Yeah.
yeah, that's a big thing. We walked into a mall and we walked into the mall.
He took
and
part in a couple of them.
Yeah, yeah, they really hurt actually. After a while, they fucking they start to piss you off. Nah, fuck. We walked into a mall and he had a security guard follow him the whole time we were in the mall. Like we were going into stores
Damn.
and shit and come back out, and he had the security guard follow him.
That's fucking crazy.
yeah. So, y'all other countries, you gotta get on that shit because that's fucked up.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd go to New Zealand. I want to go to New Zealand.
Why? It's like
Just
like
mountains
ghetto
and
Australia.
stuff. There's like mountains, dude. Have you
Dude,
seen?
we have mountains here. Go to West Virginia.
have beautiful
Go to
mountains
West
here,
Virginia and talk
actually.
with an accent, and you'll fucking. It's
Well,
the same
there's not
thing.
like a cool sea
Yeah, there
next
you
to
go.
it and shit.
A cool
We got
what?
the Appalachian Mountains with weird people living in them.
No.
Yeah, dude, they're all inbred.
I mean,
and
yeah,
shit.
there's weird people living everywhere though.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Nah,
inbred
like
people.
the
Though.
Appalachian weird people that live in there.
Inbred
bro.
people are they're like pre-programmed retards. Like
They-
you're like, I want a retard. Come here, sister.
Mark that one down. 7 minutes, 20 seconds.
What?
Edit out.
Wait, what? I don't remember what I said. What was bad there?
Nothing.
Cancel
Keep going.
culture. I love it.
Oh, all right.
Anyways, Eric, do you remember the first time we met?
No, but
We're 7 minutes in, and this is already a editing
I
nightmare.
really, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of bleeping here. I was really offended when you said the first time you ever met me, you didn't like me, and you said I was annoying. That made me turn off the podcast when I
Dude,
was listening to it
that's
for
a-
like 18 minutes, and then I
What?
came back on, and I was like, it's all right. Cisco.
That's a common theme, though.
Yeah, everybody.
When I
hates
first
me.
met you, I hated you,
Yeah,
but
'cause
that
you're
was because I
porking my
was.
sister, and then all of a sudden, like, you want to be my friend when you leave her at the side of the road.
I traded one for the other. Okay.
Yeah.
But Eric, you were just. I feel like the first time I met you, you just said something that was like borderline racist, probably, and
No,
it just
don't
threw me off.
We gotta edit that one out. We can't portray me as a piece of shit here.
No,
Well,
no,
you're not.
no.
Oh.
I know you're not. I'm just saying it was the first impression. So I was like, dude, I don't know this guy. You know what I'm saying? So, but now I
But
know
then
you.
all
and
you
I
gotta
love
do
you.
is get to know him, and then he's your favorite.
Once you
fucking
get past
person.
the first couple of fucking jokes, then you realize that they're jokes. You're like, oh, this dude's fucking tits. And then all of a sudden
Exactly.
you want to be his friend. All right, I guess I'll be the one to say it. Fucking gas prices, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking bought a diesel truck.
Yeah.
$6
That was
a
your first
motherfucking
mistake.
gallon.
I seen that like the other day.
Yeah, dude, that's rape.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start walking.
Yeah.
I'm looking at buying a Ford Ranger for better gas mileage.
Dude, get one of them scooters in Thorland.
Nah, dude. Well, I live in the middle of nowhere, dude. Everyone's gonna laugh at me.
You live
It's
on a
gonna run out-
boat.
It's gonna run out of battery by the time I get home. They fucking
be-
use
They
it on
will
the
make
egg.
fun of you.
Yeah.
It'd break down less than your fucking truck.
Dude, don't even get me started.
Dude, I see Eric like what, a week or two ago for the first time in like 2.5 years for an hour and a half, and it was the craziest hour and a half I've had like all year.
Oh yeah, I think you told me about that. I was having
Yeah.
a fire at my
Yeah.
house. I was already drunk.
Yeah, that was when I called
Yeah.
you and I was like, "Hey, you want to come help us fix his fucking gas tank?"
Yeah, that was a pain in the dick. It really was.
Yeah.
You look like a pilot.
Dude. Yeah. I'm just winging it, bro.
Nice.
You
You
like
look
the
like-
Navy overall? Like,
Yeah,
you wouldn't go into a different branch. You would still stick with the Navy.
yeah. I don't know. There's obviously, like, as you know, everything has its ups and downs, like
Right.
where you are and what you're doing. But like, it's kind of a perspective thing because, like, I'm 20 and I'm broke as shit, but I don't know any rich 20-year-olds. So that's fine. But I've been to all those countries that I just named.
Yeah.
My job's fucking great. I don't want to talk about that, but it's fucking great.
You have fantastic new skills.
No, I
you
don't
know-
know about that.
You know fantastic new people.
Yeah, I know how to use my left hand to jerk off too. It's not. I'm ambidextrous or whatever you call it, dude.
There you go.
Because after doing it 8 times a night in my rack, you got to start getting creative.
Fuck,
Yep.
bro.
They call that the stranger.
Yeah, dude.
The
Or no,
stranger.
that's where you sit on your hand, so it's numb, and then you jerk off. It feels like someone else
Nah,
is doing
but so
it.
hear me out, right? Instead of going this way, flip it. And then it feels like you're getting, not giving.
That's funny.
I didn't come with a single note today because I knew this was just gonna be nonstop with Eric.
That's fine.
Well, I'm kind of.
Did you have anything you wanted to actually talk about
No.
while we did this?
I-
No? Okay.
I didn't. I
Good.
seen, like I said, I listened to the first couple. I've just been busy as fuck since y'all did like the last 2 or 3 of them, so I don't really know what all has been talked about, like collectively against y'all.
Not
like,
much.
Just the pyramids, really.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about none of that.
That's all right. Neither do we.
Honestly.
I don't know.
You do got some sick ass aviator shades on right now. You look
That's
like
what
Tom
I'm saying.
Cruise.
Nah, it's
With the fucking headphones on too, it sounds
Yeah.
like they're the muted headphones that you use at high altitudes and shit, you know?
Yeah.
yeah, it's something with my eyes. Like I don't know what's going on. It's not because I'm colorblind, but I think it's just because I have mental acoustic guitardation, and then I can't see nothing when it's dark out. So
Eric, do you want a
Okay.
drink?
I need chapstick. If you got some chapstick, I know the old boozer over there might have a stick or 2 of that shit hanging around, or a camera guy might have a stick in his
The
pocket.
boozer. Everyone just thinks we're boozers.
All right, Eric.
Sorry.
So, I do have one question for you.
Thanks, beautiful. What up?
I know, like, because you're out on a boat, you're doing cool, Navy shit. There's a lot that you're like not allowed to talk about.
Yeah. If this is about them spaceships y'all were fucking blabbing about earlier, is that what it was about?
Can you give us any information,
Nah, dude, you should. Nah, well,
anything at all, or no?
He hasn't seen anything. He would have told us.
No, he wouldn't have.
You think so? You think he's that loyal to his country?
Yes.
I signed a lot of paperwork, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. That paperwork gets scary.
So
Those phone
alright,
speakers get scary too.
Hold on. I gotta look something up because I don't know.
He's got to look up his terms and conditions.
So there was an article. Yeah, I gotta look up my contract really fast. So there was an article that came out. There's an article that came out. It was a little over a year ago. So this didn't happen during deployment, but this. Oh, my bad.
You're good.
This happened on one of our underways before we went on deployment. My roommate now, who used to be on our boat, him and one of my other buddies, they were standing out on the smoke deck, and they said they seen.
What's the smoke deck?
I want you to tell me what you think the smoke deck is.
Guy, I have no fucking idea.
Oh, it's
That's
where
why
you-
I'm listening.
It's the part
Or
of the
that's
boat
why
where
I'm
you go
asking.
smoke a cigarette.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In the Army, we call that a smoke pit because we just dig
I'm
a
on a
hole and go
boat, so there's
smoke in
not.
it.
We,
Right.
If you got a pit, the pit's where all the fucking shit is, where the engine and shit is.
Okay. Gotcha.
Anyway, sorry.
All right. Anyway,
Yeah, so they was standing out there. I don't know the detail. All right, fucking. Wow, go ahead. Interrupt me. Alcoholic.
You could keep talking. You just have to pretend I'm not here.
almost just
Yeah.
threw up.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Continue.
Now you got me thinking about puke.
I'm sorry.
Fucking what are you talking about? Oh,
This-
yeah. So they were standing out there. There was an article that came out about this. Yeah. They were standing out there and they saw 2 balls of light like shoot up in the sky and then cross and then shoot into the water.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Were they shaped like Tic Tacs?
I wasn't there.
Nice.
All right.
I see him very distracting.
Yeah, I can't multitask.
Just dropping fucking cats, dude. Fuck.
You're 24.
Are
and
you
you're drinking
already
fucking
drunk?
Minute Maid.
I'm 23.
It's 8:20.
23 and a half.
I have room to grow, and there's more night.
Yeah, I mean, obviously y'all can read about shit about stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
What are
don't know
your what? Okay, I'll ask you a question that you can answer. I'll be sneaky with it.
All right.
Do you have you heard anything about Commander David Fravor or his reputation?
I don't know who that is.
No, he's
No.
the guy who he's the pilot, I think, that came out and like, saw the legendary Tic Tac UFO.
That dude's probably a bullshitter.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's why I figured
Yeah.
maybe you heard something about him.
So I'll tell this story because this didn't happen on the boat. This happened while we were in Florida. While I was stationed in Florida, I was on the beach with my buddy, and I don't remember if him and I were fucking sitting on the beach making out or what we were doing. We were doing something on the beach. It was like fucking midnight, and we looked like we were at like I said, we were on the beach, and we looked out in the water, and there was like no lights of like boats or anything. Because when you're looking out of the ocean, you can see out for a while
Yeah.
at night, whatever.
That's cool.
Yeah.
we
I
saw.
bet that's fucking
We
awesome.
I
saw-
bet, dude.
Oh, yeah. Fucking, we saw like a little ball of light shoot up into the sky from the water and then disappear for like 3 seconds. And then literally, like, so it shot up here and then all of a sudden it went, like, flew. And
Wow.
then never saw it again. And it looked like, like if you know how like a bottle rocket looks when it shoots off, like those kind of sparks? You know what I'm
Oh,
talking about?
really?
Yeah, it looked, like that. It was like fire. But
Weird.
it wasn't a shooting star, and it wasn't like
Yeah.
a flare or anything. Because this was like probably like 20 miles out.
That's really weird because
Fucking
most
nuts.
UFO sightings don't have like a visible propulsion system or anything.
Yeah, I
Usually
don't-
it's like
Or like
anti-gravity
any residue,
or whatever.
like
Oh,
plumes or
yeah.
anything.
Yeah, no,
That's interesting.
But like I said, we couldn't see any boats or anything, and we couldn't see. Like it was pitch black, but this little light. There was no stars or nothing out. It wasn't cloudy.
Dude, I feel like if an alien invasion happened and you were like one of the first people to witness it, like one
They
of the
did.
first responders, I feel like it'd be like a movie type shit, dude. I feel like you'd give your life to save everyone on the boat.
Nah, he would join them.
I'd be like, wow, wow, wow. I'd just do some.
Take me with you.
Dude, like I was saying,
Take
dude,
me with you.
there you go.
this is our communication.
I love that.
I don't know why you guys think I do anything cool in the Navy. I'm just a fucking mechanic. I
Would
don't know.
you fly planes if
No.
they gave you the option? No?
No. Dude,
Really?
that shit's too scary.
I mean,
Yeah.
definitely. I wouldn't fucking do it.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
With how frequent the Ospreys fucking crash, like fuck that shit. There's a
What are
fucking-
do you know the like statistics for that? Like the numbers?
pretty high. There's probably I think there's like 2 to 5 crashes a year on
That's
average.
wild.
Which I mean that doesn't seem like a lot, but I mean it's a significant amount.
Compared to how many times?
How many
like,
people
they're
are
flown,
flying and how many times do they fly a day? Do you know?
For our boat, I know like the pilots have like they have to do X amount of hours a week or whatever. So I'm not sure on the actual numbers. I mean they fly a lot, and fortunately, our ship didn't have any helicopter or any casualties like that. There was
That's
another
cool.
boat in our ARG that did where, around the ship they have like a metal net. What?
That's good. I think the bunnies just made a noise.
Yeah.
Freaks us go out.
Dude, they look like slippers.
They're just chilling.
Yeah, but yeah. So the tail rotor of the helicopter got caught in this net,
Fuck.
and it
Damn.
fucking spun the helicopter.
Yeah.
And I think it was just a pilot and the co-pilot, and then the like the crew chief. Because I think at minimum you have to have 3 people flying a
Yeah.
helo at a time. Either the crew chief or the co-pilot jumped out of the plane of the helicopter and like fell on the flight deck and like broke their arm or some shit.
Holy shit.
And then
Did they
thankfully
live?
the pilot, yeah, thank everyone.
Wow.
That was the only casualty, or not a casualty, but that was the only like
Injury.
yeah. Thankfully the
fucking
pilot
nuts.
fixed it and he landed the helicopter still, but yeah, that happened.
So he jumped out
That's wild.
out of the helicopter for no reason?
Well, he thought it was going overboard. He didn't get in trouble or nothing for it,
Oh.
because I mean, he was saving his life to an
Yeah.
extent.
Right.
So
Damn, dude.
you can't blame the dude.
You said the co-pilot ended up
it
being
was
able
either
to land
the co-pilot or the crew chief, the guy that like hangs out
Yeah.
the back. I don't remember the full story. That was a while ago, but
I could not imagine jumping out of a helicopter. Like
That's
literally
fucking
thinking
crazy.
it's about to crash.
yeah, it's
Dude, imagine dying in a routine helicopter crash. That would fucking suck.
What do you mean?
Just a
Knowing
normal
that
fucking-
it's just,
like
it's just like a training,
simulation where the
like a-
helicopter
That would
crashes
suck.
every time.
like a training exercise. Like that would fucking suck. Just
Ethan.
thinking the whole time. Like,
Dude,
are you fucking
it's
kidding
you.
me?
Holy shit.
Dude. It's him.
Oh my god, it's Cisco. Nice.
Holy shit, it's bright in here.
The chapstick is Cisco's dentistry chapstick. I
Nice.
can't hear myself, by the way.
Yeah, that's just
Did
got
you
all
have anything to
fucked
talk
up.
about? I didn't
No.
really think about nothing.
We're talking about you, Bob.
Oh.
Yeah, you're the guest.
Yeah,
you're
here
the
we
guest
are.
of honor.
We're doing it.
All right. Well, that's a wrap, everybody. Thanks for
Redheaded
listening.
Tom Cruise.
What are some of your favorite memories with me and Ethan?
Well, I got Ethan arrested that one time.
That was fun.
Me and Ethan, not you and Ethan.
What?
Like the both of us together. Like all of us.
I got that video of we were all there, and it was fucking what's his nuts, fucking Jake Little, and y'all had a rope wrapped around me. We were all hammered, and you pulled the rope and had me jump in the air, and I spun like 1,000 times.
Yeah,
in the air,
I remember
busted
that.
my ass.
I remember that shit.
That was fun.
That one,
Dude.
Dude, I was just telling Maggie about when I accidentally sauteed your burgers in dish soap.
I forgot
That was
about
great. I totally forgot. He was like just over hanging out. We were just chilling, playing guitar and stuff. And I was like, oh, dude, I bought these bomb ass, I think they were turkey burgers. I was super excited to cook them. I was like, let me go whip some up real quick. And I totally forgot I had the pan like sitting in dish soap. I totally forgot.
Yeah.
So I just threw the pan on there, threw the burgers in. I was cooking up.
Dude, I remember you
Burgers.
used to like fucking make fish at the old house, and it
Hell
used to
yeah.
piss me off, bro. I'd smell that shit in my room. I'd be like, that smells fucking foul. I'd be like, Ethan.
I was getting my omega 3s,
I'd literally
bitch.
talk to Sarah. I'd be like, why is he cooking this?
Would you even eat it, or would you just like admire your work? You're just like, I made that. And
Yeah,
throw it away.
I just cook stuff and then just throw it out the window for the chipmunks.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that time we almost got arrested. That was crazy.
Dude, I don't even remember all that. So
Dude, I got in so much fucking trouble from my mom.
was that because I told her about the joke that you said, or
No.
was-
That was
A bad joke.
Yeah, no, that's
Oh, God.
too much.
That was another
That
one.
was funny. I thought Anna was gonna appreciate that a lot more than she did, but I guess that was too
Christ.
far over the line.
Damn.
You got grounded for a few weeks for me telling a 32-second joke.
that was rough.
It's
So yeah, we were. It was when we went out. It was like a fucking Tuesday night or something, and we went out at like 2 a.m. to go break into this BMX park. And
we didn't break in. It was
BMXing.
unlocked. We was just riding the rails.
the thing that fucked us is after we were done, we were
Okay,
being all
actually,
rowdy while we were
listen,
doing
though.
it. First of all,
To an extent, we really weren't. If I remember correctly, we weren't being that bad. The cop made it seem like we were fucking beating the shit out of each other with air horns.
I don't know.
Like,
From what I remember, it was so the actual biking part when we were in the park itself, we weren't.
Yeah.
But it was after when we were about to leave when we were being rowdy.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're probably right. I don't
we
remember.
were because that was when we had my old Jeep, and we were with our buddy Matt, and he had this shitty little 2-wheel drive Ford Ranger, and it was snowing. I remember, and there was like a big snow mound, and fucking Matt took his 2-wheel drive Ford Ranger that he thought was like a off-road beast,
Dude, it had Goodyears on it. It was fucking mint.
and he like floors it over this fucking are you kidding me? He like floors it over this giant snow hill thing.
That bunny just turded on the ground.
That's fine.
Cleaning that up.
Oh my god.
We have bunnies in
And he-
here for everyone listening right
I'm
now.
sorry.
They just pooed.
It just pooed. Did it really
Tell your
poo?
story. I need to remember. I don't know what happens at the end of this, so I'm just.
Well, she's making all kinds of noises over there,
Hey,
ruining the podcast.
fucking.
Just touch her.
That's what she said.
But yeah, Matt fucking tries to climb this snowbank with his 2-wheel drive Ford Ranger and gets stuck and like peels out in the mud or whatever. So as we're leaving, Like, we're pulling out of the parking lot, and these two fucking cop cars pull in right in front of us, and we're like, fuck. So we had to back up, park, get out, and talk to them. They got all our information down. Called my mom. I don't even know if they called your parents.
Nah, because I said you don't want to call Karen because you'll end up getting your ass whooped, officer. She'll beat your ass.
Yeah, so we almost fucking got out of it too until his little partner was back by the snowbank with his little fucking flashlight looking around, peeping out the place, and he's like, "You guys probably shouldn't be destroying public property either," because he saw the tire tracks. You remember that?
What a
Oh,
fucking...
that fucking dude, he did
Yeah.
ruin it for us.
Yeah,
What a
we were
dick,
about
dude.
to get off
That
scot-free.
sucks.
Officer Joe almost let us go, and the Detective Dickbag came in and fucking found the mud in the tires, and all of a sudden we were criminals.
Fucking asshole, dude.
I was a minor though, so that
That's
was
fucking lame, dude.
I know.
Yeah,
We was
I was a
just
minor
having
too.
fun.
That's why I took
All
the
you're
fall.
doing is just driving,
Yeah, that's
dude.
true.
You're not even like...
Matt's dad's
gangbanging.
his dad's a lawyer. He couldn't got it out of that.
I didn't know
And
that
here
at
we
the
are.
time.
Oh, yeah.
Had I known that, I would have been like,
He was a lawyer
"Fuck
for the
you."
city that it happened in.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Here we are, fucking
Excuse me.
Twiddledee and Twiddledum, having Anna come pick us up. She showed up in her moo and I've never seen someone more pissed off
She
to come
was
pick
so
up her son at 3
fucking
a.m.
mad, dude.
He was like dragging in the snow and shit. She like shook the officer's hand. I remember that part. She's like, "Thank you for keeping the boys safe."
She did not say that.
He's like,
I don't think she said a word to those officers, actually. She just grabbed you and me. She was like, "We're getting the fuck out of here."
"No, you remember? You drove back and she had to follow you.
Oh, yeah.
And then your Jeep like broke down on the way back.
It was always breaking down. I miss that Jeep.
You're the reason that I'm addicted to that
Yeah.
whole lifestyle. I have
Yeah.
a fucking Jeep tattoo.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Where?
You're a fucking nerd.
It
That's
says
on my-
Jeep.
No, it's a little Chero car.
Aw.
See, it's kind of funny because like
I love it.
This
That's
way
fucking
it
awesome,
looks like a
actually.
Jeep crossing the mountains, but if you tilt it this way, it looks like me. It's got a big nose and a forehead and mouth and shit. I got a selfie
It does
tattoo
look
on my
like-
arm, dude.
That's hilarious.
That does
I wasn't
look
even
like a
drunk when I
face.
got that.
What the fuck?
Ain't no shame in that.
What about you, Cisco? Do you
What?
have any good memories with Eric?
Yeah, dude. When you
My
said,
favorite
like,
memories...
us, I couldn't remember.
My favorite memories with Eric is just like honestly him coming over and like we just do something spontaneous. You just force us to do something, or we play some guitar. I love playing guitar with you. It's probably one of my
Yeah.
favorite things because everyone has their like unique play style, like how they play, and you have a very unique play style, and
That's
I
true.
definitely miss playing with you. So
Well, let's fucking whip them out.
we
Let's whip it
could.
out.
Oh, the guitars, right?
But yeah, dude, that's honestly like one of my favorite memories. I really just love playing guitar with you and just
I miss
hanging
it.
with you and Ethan, man.
I miss it.
Were you at the house when my grandpa came over? And
Yeah.
he got drunk as fuck with us?
Yeah, and he
beat the
started
shit out
like
of me.
rowing on the floor with Eric.
Yeah.
Him and Eric were holding they were locked arms
Yeah,
and just
they were-
rowing on the floor like they were on a
No,
boat.
they were
No,
racing.
we weren't. We were
weren't?
doing ass scooting races on the hardwood floor, and he jawed me with his
Yeah.
fucking elbow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Clocked Eric good.
Yeah, knocked me out, and he won. That's a cheap move, dude.
That's so funny.
Remember that time your grandpa hated me for like 8 months because I threw a snowball at him from
Yes.
across the yard, and it happened to hit him in the beanbag?
Hit him right in the nuts.
The beanbag.
He didn't talk to you for like the better part of a year.
Yeah. It was an accident. I apologized to him, too. I bought him a bottle of Jack, and he still was pissed at me.
Sarah's just on camera, just scooting around.
Yeah, you...
Goddamn
Yeah.
drunkard.
What was I gonna say? Oh, this picture.
wait.
came,
I don't know.
This picture came up in my 4-year. Do you remember when I had that? This is with you, Sarah, too. Remember when I had that single cab work truck and all 4 of us squeezed in the front of it and we rode to Guitar Center?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that picture came up in my 4-year, like on Snapchat.
We all squeezed in that truck quite a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
A lot
was,
of Luigi runs.
I
in that
love the
truck.
Luigi runs on that truck.
Yeah, is Rachel coming? Or are we still going
Good
there after
times.
this? Or
Rachel has ammonia poisoning.
the fuck
Oh.
does that mean?
She'll
She
die
went to
soon,
a
maybe.
The
boarding
fuck?
House with 40 plus cats living in it, so she's
I'll
poisoned
knock
by
on
the
some
ammonia.
wood.
Oh my god.
For nobody that heard that, she went into a house that was a hoarding situation, and
And it had 40 plus cats in it.
yeah, and
And now
they're-
she's turning into a cat.
I think by tomorrow they're gonna see what all toxins are in the fucking building, pretty
Yeah, they're
much.
testing them.
Yeah,
Yikes.
they're testing it.
That's fucking crazy.
On a super side, off-topic note, I
I
just
love these.
I got God of War, dude.
Nice.
Ooh, it's over, bro.
Is it
a
a
video
new God of
game.
War?
Yeah, the new God of War
I didn't even know they
just
were
came
coming
out
with one.
today.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Super
You excited for that,
exciting.
Eric?
No, he doesn't
What's
give a
that
fuck.
mean? I don't know how to use a game console.
Eric's
All
like,
right.
I don't play video games. I'm too busy shooting guns and
though.
jerking off.
Eric,
Uh-oh.
do you
And
have a
being
guitar
red.
on the ship? Have you been
I
playing?
brought mine. Yeah, throughout deployment I played it.
Nice.
I maybe like I
You
was
still
for-
been on the computer, like
yeah,
doing jams
yeah,
and shit?
I do it through my Mac.
That's cool.
I bought that Mac like 6 years ago to strictly play Minecraft on it, and then I
I
realized it
remember.
really couldn't support Minecraft, so
Damn.
We used to try to play Minecraft together all the time.
It was horrible. It never
That
worked.
sucks.
miserable.
How can a Mac not support fucking Minecraft?
Because Apple fucking sucks.
Because I was yeah. I bought it because it's literally just an iPhone with a keyboard, and it's simple. But then I think it's an iPhone with a keyboard, and I still can't figure out how to fucking work it.
That's funny.
My roommate
Yeah.
though, he's a great dude, but he's a IT, and so he's gonna help me build a computer here, just so
That's
I can,
cool.
just so my internet porn loads faster.
Hell yeah.
We ain't got Wi-Fi where we are, so
Yeah.
I gotta fucking hit pause every 30 seconds to let it load a little bit, so I can.
I am trying to hear you play. I'm not gonna lie.
So before we'll get to that,
All right.
but
I just
we'll
got
do that to like close out the podcast.
I
That's
got a
fine.
text and it says, I'm not gonna say who it is. It says, "Does a leaking car ever cause you confusion?" What
Yes.
does that mean?
That text caused me confusion.
What do you mean? That's a clear question.
What?
A leaking car? Is it oil? Is it coolant?
Does it cause you confusion? Like why? Why me?
How old are you? You're
What?
23.
Yeah.
You're 23. Can we have an
Yeah.
adult? Can we have an adult conversation for a minute,
Fuck no.
dude? I'm all right. I'm a little younger than y'all. I'm 20 years old.
Okay.
I probably shit my pants once a month.
Okay.
We were just talking
Funny
about
you bring this up.
Dude, so I was doing good the last like few months, right?
Yeah.
And so we were sitting. I was sitting. I wasn't home, but my roommate sitting on the couch, and I guess my girlfriend was on the other side of the couch, and I guess he just stands up and goes, "I shit my pants," and then just left. And didn't come back downstairs. So I'm like every time I've shit my pants, I've been in like a pickle. Like I've been in the car.
Right.
A pickle.
This is like 3rd grade, and I really like this. No, this is like 5th grade. I really like this girl, and we were playing basketball at Lions Park,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Whoo," and then I started doing the old fucking shuffle over to Shell, and I shat my pants in the front lot of Lions Park, and I panicked and called my dad, and he answered the phone, and he's like, "What's up?" I'm like, "Dad, I just shit my pants. And you need to come pick me up. I'm at Lions." And he's like, "No, you didn't." And hung up the phone and didn't come pick me up. So I called him back and I'm like,
fuck?
"Dad, I need a towel and I need the front seat of your car because there's a
Towel?
Duke in my pants." And it was like, you know, like the shits where it's like a fart.
Yeah.
Then you gotta go.
That's how it is every time you
The
shit
risky
your pants.
farts first. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
And then you think
They're
might be
always
able to
hot.
get the last like 8 psi out of your bunghole, and then all of a sudden it just squirts to the back of your shorts.
All of a sudden it bumps up to 30 psi.
Dude, that went from 4 to 40 in a matter of a second.
That
Fucking
sucks.
sweet. Yeah,
When was this?
Did-
this is like 5th grade.
Oh.
Did you listen to our most recent podcast where we talked about shitting our pants?
No, like I said, the last like 3, I
Yeah.
just haven't had time.
Well, I'll rerun over my story a little bit in case
Yeah.
anyone missed it. I have a basic training shit pants story. It was on our last ruck march that we had in basic training. It was the 12-mile ruck march. Yeah, I think I've told you about this.
Yeah.
We had like 4 miles left to go, and the march doesn't stop. Like, they don't stop for anybody. If you gotta go, you gotta make it quick, and then you gotta run and catch back up with the group. So I was not trying to do that because I knew it was gonna be a number 2.5.
That
So
sucks, man.
yeah,
Oh.
so we were just going, and I was like, I kept looking back at my buddy. I was like, dude, I gotta shit so bad. This is not good. He's like, just hold it, dude. We're almost there. We got 4 miles left to go. I kept trying to push on, but it got to the point where it like hurt, You ever hold in a shit so bad that it like actually just
your abs.
it just hurts? Yeah. So I was like, fuck, and I just couldn't like hold it any further, and I had to let it go.
I thought you were gonna say this.
How long did you walk with poopy in your pants?
4 miles.
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
thought you
just
were gonna
dripping
tell
Did
down
it
my
drip
leg.
down? It did?
Yeah.
Huh?
Ugh,
Yeah.
it went into your socks and stuff?
I don't think it quite got to my socks. I think it like kind of got caught up at
You were
my
blousing
calf.
straps, right?
My what?
Your blousing straps.
You had like...
No, we have them, but I don't use them.
Oh, because like my turd would catch in the blousing straps.
Yeah,
Did you have like thick pieces? Like thick pieces of poop or
it
like
was
a watery
medium.
poop?
It was medium. It wasn't super watery, so it wasn't like a huge mess, but it was
You had
enough
already-
of a
you
mess
had
for me
already
to.
done
So you
8
didn't even
miles.
feel like digging in your pants and like grabbing it and throwing it out or anything?
Bro, it was just all down my leg, dude. If I reached in my pants, I would have pulled out a full arm covered in shit.
I thought you was gonna say the story.
I got him with that one. Can you imagine? I go to salute and it just flies into my eye.
Dude, you're just walking with shit in your leg. Dude.
Yeah, bro, for
would've
4
tried-
miles.
I would have tried to grab it or like let it fall off my pant leg.
Dude. I just was. I mean,
Private
you gotta.
Lucas, what are you doing?
You gotta think.
Oh,
I've been walking for 8 miles at this point. I'm fucking exhausted. I have like 80 pounds on my
fuck.
back. My mind's not in the right place to begin with, let alone
It's all right.
while I'm shitting myself.
I thought you were gonna say the story when you told me this one. This side was I think you said you were at boot camp, but y'all were crawling through the shit, and you said you had the fake like mines or whatever. And you said you told me, I don't know if this is a true story, but you told this to me. You said you were crawling through this thing, and if you touched a fake mine, it would blow up, and it was just like a sound.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you said you touched one, and in a matter of a half a second, you were back touching the barbed wire, turd flying out of your ass, and then you like fell back on the bottom of it. And you said it, you shit your pants because you were so scared.
I don't remember that. I remember coming real close. Like,
Oh,
it was
you-
one of those farts that came real. I didn't like full on shit myself though.
Oh, never mind. That's not a cool story.
I probably come close to shitting my pants like 3 or 4 times a month.
Oh, I thought we were talking like a day. I definitely. I'll be walking sometimes and I'll be like, "Ooh." and then instead of walking, I start fucking trotting.
You start waddling.
Yeah.
Trotting.
You
Yeah.
start
When I
trotting
got-
like a
when I got
horse.
shit in my boots, dude, I sound like a penguin. I'm like,
That's gross.
yeah. It's all right. That's why I got a hole in my boot. It's ventilation.
Nice.
Ventilation.
Yeah.
Cowboy boots.
Yeah, I was.
I'm red-headed Tom Cruise, and I wear cowboy boots,
Yeah.
and I look good in only green.
I missed.
Do you have any cool? Because you're in the Navy, so seamen are are real big drinkers. You got any? Do you guys play any like fun drinking games or anything? Or you have any fun
He's not
alcoholic
old
stories?
enough.
Yeah, I'm a minor. But if I were to have drank, well, I guess when I was in Poland, I was allowed to. You're allowed to drink there
Yeah.
at 18.
I was gonna say most
Dude.
other countries you're allowed to drink at 18.
Vodka and apple juice. That is
That's
my.
fucking probably what Cisco's
Yeah, I
drinking
was
over here.
drinking vodka and strawberry lemonade.
But hear me out, right? So apple juice, right, makes
Okay.
you shit. Vodka makes you drunk. I was having these like drunk.
Oh, boy, here we go
dude,
again.
Yeah, dude. I was in that bathroom more than I was drinking.
Drunk squirting.
That's what she said.
Don't we all?
Yeah. Nah, we don't drink on the ship or nothing, and then.
Are you not allowed, or do you just not like have the time?
You're not allowed.
Really?
Yeah, no. I mean, people probably sneak.
What
it
if the
on.
captain? Yeah, I would say the captain can have a whiskey and ice. Right? In the
Probably
cabin.
in his
in his
private
quarters.
in his private hindquarters.
He had a whiskey and tonic in his hindquarters. He took it in his ass.
Well,
Keistered a shot.
keystering.
What do they call that when you drink through your
butt chug.
asshole?
It's a butt chug.
I thought
thought
there was
it's
an
called
actual
keistering.
name for it. No, that's like sneaking stuff places through your asshole.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've done
butt chugging drunk.
Yeah, maybe it's just butt chugging. People
Yeah.
do it with more than alcohol though. Like people put cocaine in their butts to get high.
Would you
How
do
does that
cocaine?
work?
Would I do cocaine?
Yeah, like ever, like later in your life,
I would try it.
you would try it. What
Yeah.
about you, Eric? Nah.
No, I'm really.
If it was in like a safe environment.
I don't think I could, cause like,
With Big Daddy Letty.
hear me out. Like, I want a kid, right? So if I'm like all coked out and there's a bunch of kids running around that look like me, that's really gonna trip me.
But you're not gonna do cocaine all the time.
If the kids are anything like you, they'll just be purposely tripping.
Well,
you.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I got ADHD, so I'm trying to get
Oh.
prescribed.
Really?
Trying
Holy
to
shit,
trying to
this
get
is big
prescribed
news.
With Adderall.
He's finally coming out, people.
I'm without it. Yeah. No, I'm trying to get prescribed on Adderall, cause
Yeah.
I'm really good at shoveling driveways on Adderall.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Adderall.
Yeah.
That doesn't make you calm down.
Mm,
Wasn't that
no.
Isn't that
Well, if
supposed
you
to
have
make you like
ADHD,
calm down?
Adderall's
makes you
like
calm down?
cocaine.
Right.
If you have ADHD, it makes you calm down. But
Yeah.
I don't have like 100% ADD or ADHD. I probably have like 30%. So if I get it and then I take like triple the dosage, I'll be like,
Ethan looked like he was ready to question that percentage.
Yeah, I don't. I mean,
What's
I'm no
your-
doctor, but
What's your guess on
I would-
percentage?
of
100+%.
really?
Yeah,
He's
What do you
saying
you're infested with ADHD.
Yeah,
mites.
but I've calmed down a lot.
Yeah, in your old age. Yeah,
Yeah, me and my grandpa years.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
You calm down a little bit, but you're still way more hyperactive than. Are you like consciously aware of that? Like because obviously anyone who knows you knows you're a very energetic guy. Are you consciously aware of that, like day to day?
Yeah, cause like I'll wake up for work at 3 a.m. And I'm like, I'll wake up at like 2:50, and I'll be like, already thinking of what I got to do for the day. Like my mental stability isn't there. Like I'm just like in a million places all
Right.
the time. And then I'll get to the door. I don't know if it's an OCD thing. I'll get to the door to leave, and I'll be like, got my keys, got my wallet, and then I'll get out to my truck, and I'll be like, hold on, did I lock the door? And I go back to the door. And I don't know if that's an OCD or an ADHD thing, but by the time I get to my truck, I've checked 8 times that I got my key in my pocket to the truck that I just unlocked,
Yeah,
and then I got my wallet in my pocket that I'm sitting on.
yeah.
that's
I think everyone does that. Not quite that, that
extreme.
that extreme, but
That's a
But I
disability.
don't know if that's an ADHD thing or if that's a...
it could very well be a memory thing. Because I know I'm pretty bad with that stuff. So when I leave somewhere, because I've taken a few good knocks to the head, and my memory's kind of fucked these days.
Yeah.
And every time I leave somewhere, I check multiple times, make sure, keys, phone, wallet, whatever I bring.
I
That's
lose
why
my
now,
keys, phone, and wallet a lot of the time. That's
One
my
thing-
problem.
One thing that I started doing this past year or so that's actually helped a lot with that is literally bringing my book bag with me everywhere I go. And I just leave all my shit in my book bag. So I
Well-
know as long as I have my book bag, I'm good.
Hell yeah.
So I'm weird because like obviously you guys actually do know my job, so like I can't have my phone with me, so I carry around like a booklet, that I write because like I said my memory is horrible too, that I write
Yeah.
all my shit down in. So that's like one of the things that I always have with me is I have my phone, my wallet, my keys, and my book.
Well,
And
I know in the Army it is, but maybe in the Navy too. Isn't technically a notebook and a pen is part of your uniform?
just a pen.
Oh,
But,
really?
Like they'll like
Little
hand
bastard.
out these. They're the Write in the Rains. I don't know if y'all use them too. The Write in the Rain notebooks.
I don't think so.
But I mean, they like distribute them. It's not a uniform item, but I said I have it. But like I'm really organized though, so like I'll put all my shit away in the same spot every day. But I still, when I go to grab it, like when I leave, I'm like, do I got it? Like,
Yeah.
Do I got it? Am I at the door? Did I lock the door? Do I got my keys for my truck?
Yeah.
And then I'm kind of paranoid too. Like when I drive, I don't know why, probably because I fucking drive pieces of shit. But I'm like, was that a noise? Why did that? Is that a bump in my truck?
Yeah.
Or is that in the road?
So
And then
that
just-
I can probably definitively give the cause of that to owning a Jeep at any point in your life.
Yeah,
owning like a classic Jeep
Nah,
Cherokee.
but in the Jeep it's different because I'm like, that noise is cool. Let's see if I can make it go away. Let's just give it a little more fucking beans.
That's true. I don't know. I definitely have a certain amount of PTSD when driving because of my old
Yeah.
Jeep, just because any tiny little noise, it could be you like literally running over a pebble, and you're like, "Fuck, I gotta stop and look up under my car."
Yeah.
Dude, I miss my Jeep. I had it
Yeah.
in high school. Like,
I forgot you had a Jeep.
I don't know.
It was a Liberty, wasn't it?
No, it was a Wrangler.
Yeah.
It had circle headlights, though. I don't know
that's
if that helps.
right.
TJ.
TJ?
Yeah.
But yeah, I had that one, dude. That thing was so fucking cool. I
Yeah.
wish I never got rid of it, but like, it wasn't reliable, and I'm not a damn mechanic, so
Yeah.
I
Not
didn't
not
have
the
my-
best on gas either.
that too. But like, that thing was fucking sick, dude. I
They're
remember
fun as fuck.
I used to be young as fuck, getting fried in there too, and just like. There'd be holes in there, so like you would just see like smoke coming out of the holes. It was funny.
That's great.
I miss my old Jeep for real.
Yeah.
I didn't have like carpet or anything on the ground. There was
Yeah.
also holes like on the floor too,
Yeah.
so I could see the fucking road when I drove.
Yeah.
So I was never really concerned if I had to throw something out. You know what I'm saying?
One of Eric's old Jeeps had a big ass hole in was it the passenger seat floor? Or the driver's
yeah,
seat?
it was the
Because I remember
it was the
getting in it all the
passenger.
time and having to like maneuver my feet like so they're not fucking so I'm not Flintstoning it.
Yeah, that was the passenger one.
Yeah. That was
Dude.
fun.
That fucking Jeep. I bought that pink fucking hot pink Jeep and it was painted the next day.
That thing was so badass.
Dude, we beat the snot. I think we beat that one harder than your Jeep.
Yeah, I think so.
What would
Yeah.
you guys do? Just take it like mudding and shit?
Yeah, just
we
go
would
off-roading.
just put it in a direction of where we wanted to go and just put our foot to the floor. And then whatever happened in between the final destination and when we left was what happened.
I love that.
We
Dude,
would just
were
try to
you
climb
on that
over
Southington
anything.
Trip when I was with Jacob and we almost flipped my Jeep getting on the highway. We were on the on ramp because I wasn't 16 yet, so I had to have Jacob come with me to like drive.
Yeah.
And we were getting on the on ramp. I was following like your dad, Sodders, and
Yeah,
your
yeah.
mom.
Yeah.
And I hit this patch of ice at the end of the
Yeah,
highway.
I
and
remember
did a
that.
full fucking 360 in the
Yeah.
highway.
Damn.
Yeah.
Almost flipped my Jeep.
On the fucking
And
highway.
Jacob was like
Yeah.
for the rest of the day.
That's insane.
Yeah.
We were at Southington.
pretty
He sat,
crazy.
he sat in the back seat with both seatbelts on, and then the center one across his chest.
That's so funny.
Could you imagine if like never mind. I was gonna say like a crazy car accident and he was just fucking trapped there and he couldn't get out because he buckled
Oh,
himself
Jesus.
too much.
Dude, we were at Wellsville. This is a Butch story. We were at Wellsville, and Butch rolled his TJ, and he's plastered, and he's upside down in the TJ while it's upside down, and he's like, I can't unclick the seatbelt. And then someone was drunk, and they're like, take off your pants. So he took his pants off. He cut his pants off because he didn't want to cut his seatbelt. And he still couldn't get out, so he's sitting there with no pants on, upside down in his fucking Jeep, fucking hanging out. He cut his seatbelt, and then he had to ride back with no pants.
That's hilarious.
That's fucking awesome.
I love Wellsville. That's
I remember I went to Southington with you guys and
I was just gonna bring
it was
that up.
us and Ben and Jake Little.
That was when we went camping?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
when we went camping.
That was so much fun.
That was a lot of fucking fun. That was the first time I've ever done anything like that. You guys had the fucking Jeeps and stuff, climbing all those big ass rocks.
Hell yeah.
Like, I
It's
did
a
not
great
think
time,
that was
man.
really possible, and we were doing it, and I was just in the back, fucking like swinging everywhere.
Yeah, it's a great time. I love that place.
Yeah.
Remember we had that little mini bike?
Yeah.
That wasn't
Yeah.
Kevin.
And
was
Eduardo,
it?
I was
whatever
just
the fuck
about
his
to
name
talk
was,
about that.
Fucking doing donuts in it.
Oh, what
What's
was his name?
It's like
The heavy
Oswald.
guy?
Yeah, Oswald. What's his name?
It was like a mod or something.
Oscar. Or no, it's Omar.
Omar, yeah.
That fuck. Do you remember the
That's
video
so great.
where with the cop and all that shit?
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah, where he was shooting at that guy.
You know what we're talking about? Have you ever seen this? So this dude that we
Dude,
met at
this is
Southington-
fucking nuts.
So this dude that we met at Southington, we just happened to see this police video, or like your dad sent it to me.
Yeah.
And it's a cop chasing a car, and the car pulls into a parking lot and runs into the front of Omar, which it runs into the front of a Jeep.
Oh, and he shoots off.
And Omar
Yeah.
shoots
Yeah.
rounds at the dude.
Yeah.
And the
Fucking
cop's
crazy. It's like a dash cam.
Dude, yeah, it's
Yeah,
so
I
fucking
did see.
nuts.
You guys showed me that video a while
Yeah.
ago. I remember
Yeah,
that. That's
that was
fucking
wild.
Because the
nuts.
cop just looks at Omar and he's like, "Stay here." Just fucking.
Dude, I
Omar was
fucking
funny as
remember
fuck.
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Didn't he drive? He was driving a red vehicle. I feel like it
The
was
car,
red.
but he had a black
Yeah.
Wrangler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
His
dude.
Wrangler was nice.
I
He was
do
a
remember
goofball.
he fucking pulled out the gun. That
Yeah,
was
dude.
nuts. You just
It was
unlocked
nuts.
a memory.
Dude, that was when the JLs first came out. So that was like 2017. That dude 2016 had a brand new Cummins and
Yeah.
sunk it at Southington and went home, parked it in his driveway, fucking broke, and went and bought a brand new JL. And like the week that he got it was beating
Yeah.
the snot out of it at Southington.
That guy was like fun as fuck, but he was suspect. Like I have no idea what that guy fucking did. He had all the money in the world to
Nah,
do
he
all this
probably
crazy
was
shit.
doing some fucking suspect shit for real.
Could
if
have
you got
been.
money to be doing that shit, I mean, you either got a really good job,
Yeah.
you don't do drugs or alcohol, or you're into some bad
Yeah.
shit and you do drugs and alcohol.
Yeah, I don't know. I know this happened to you too, because we both had his number, because we saw him there all the time.
Yeah.
And so you know how on Snapchat, like if you have people's numbers, like it adds you on
Yeah.
Snapchat.
Yeah.
So I added him. His name on my phone was Omar, in parentheses Jeep School, because that was like
Yeah,
where we
dude.
went. That was
Yeah,
where we
yeah,
met
yeah.
him. So I saw like he popped up on my Snapchat, Omar Jeep School, under his number. So I added it, and I mean, still to this day, I still haven't unadded the guy.
Me too.
I get his story all the time. It's not Omar.
No, it's some random dude who like I don't know who
It's
the fuck this
it's
dude
some
is.
like fat, like regular ass white guy.
Maybe
Like,
it's like a different number. Like he probably changed his number. And
I don't
that's
know.
The number
It's
that
just one of the
connected
many
to.
things that I'm like, what the fuck is Omar up to?
No, but that little bike that we had, that little bike that we had at Southington,
Yeah.
that thing was
Ben's
so
bike.
fucking
Yeah.
cool.
That thing
I
is
love
great.
that. That was like the first time I was riding a bike that had a fucking motor on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, this shit is
We were going
lit.
through puddles and shit.
You know
Yeah,
what I
dude.
found the other day? Or actually, I didn't find it. Max McGrady's dad fucking called me. And he's like, hey, get this fucking dirt bike out of my backyard. I'm like, what are you talking about, dirt bike out of your backyard? And he sent me a picture of it. It's the fucking red dirt bike.
Really?
Yeah. I said, what is it doing in your backyard? He said, I don't know.
Wait, when was this?
Like a month ago.
Because I gave your brother
The blue one.
it was the blue one. Yeah.
So, well,
That's why I
they
was
were,
like,
they were,
the fuck?
because one of them was blown up.
Yeah.
and we
well,
pieced-
eventually both of them were blown. up.
No, the red one still runs.
Really?
Swear to God. If you spray ether in that fucker, it'll fire right up.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's sitting in Max's
That's crazy.
backyard. And Eli, his dad, he's like, come get it. I need this out of my backyard.
That's funny. For a little context, years ago, me and Eric acquired these 2 dirt bikes. It was from my grandpa, who was like, "Hey, my boss gave me these 2 dirt bikes. You can have them if you want."
Can't believe that.
They were just like shitty, like off-brand Chinese dirt bikes or whatever. There was no like serial number or anything. I'm guaranteed they were stolen,
They're borrowed.
but we beat the shit out of those. They were borrowed.
Yeah.
That's funny.
We beat the shit out of those things.
I had a video. Oh, Matt Plastic took the video of us in the snow on the street tying sleds behind the dirt bike,
Yeah.
and I take a corner and
Oh,
I
that's
fucking
lit.
biff it, and it gets stuck in a fucking sewer drain, and Matt's just sliding into the back of me, and he puts his feet out, and he's like, his feet are out like this, and he's just. That's all the video is.
Do you remember when we were? It was another big snow day. I think we were at Matt and Tara's, and we busted out his 4-wheeler. And we were like, the streets were just covered in snow, so we had his 4-wheeler, and we were just towing sleds behind it.
Right.
So Eric gets on the 4-wheeler, I get on the sled behind.
Oh man. That's
yeah,
a bad idea.
you can see where this is going.
Yep.
So he's like, "Buckle up,
Then
ready
this
to
was, like,
go."
a week before you left for boot camp.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
So we're cruising. Eric's like just increasing speed, like
Well,
as we
'cause-
go.
No, you gotta get my perspective, because I did the first block and I'm like, man, I'm good at this. And then we go a little faster. And then you can finish it. Sorry, I took your
Yeah.
highlight.
So basically, he does this turn at like
mock.
I was
all of
gonna
it.
say 35, but realistically, how fast were
it
you
was
going?
all of it, all the speed that had. We were going.
So you were cruising.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. So basically,
We were pegged.
he takes his turn, and we would have been like barely fine, but
No.
the rope wrapped around the exhaust. That's what happened. I forgot
rope
about
wrapped around
about
the
that
exhaust
until just now.
And destroyed itself. It like caught
Yeah.
on fire and burnt
Yeah,
off.
so the
Damn.
rope just fucking snapped. Eric goes this way, and I just keep going this way, right into a fucking metal mailbox.
Oh
if
my
I didn't,
God.
my arm was so fucked. I actually have this. I call this arm my my Eric arm, because all of my scars from Eric are on this arm. Or no, maybe it's this arm.
No, it's on the other one.
Yeah. If I hadn't put my arm up and gotten fucking a giant gash
Yeah.
in my arm, my head would have been cracked open from this
That-
That's
mailbox.
fucking nuts.
And then when we were in Allegheny, we were all riding dirt bikes, and you fucking
Oh,
wrecked
God.
you wrecked your dirt bike,
Dude.
left the dirt bike, got picked up by some side by side, and left. We were looking
I
for you for
couldn't have.
4
I
hours.
couldn't do anything else. What
All
was
we
I
found was
supposed to do
we
in that
found your
situation?
bike.
Yeah.
So, all right, so
Ethan's
this
just
trail,
dead,
this trail
possibly.
is,
Right.
This trail is a
He's
25 mile
you
loop.
died on this trail. What the fuck,
So it's a 25-mile loop in the woods, and
dude?
you come to
Damn.
this like
Oh my God.
hairpin turn, and then it's no joke like a 70% grade hill. And at the so I was riding with Brian, the guy I ride dirt bikes with, and you were riding with Sam. 'Cause
Yeah.
They didn't ride as much, and they were on smaller bikes. So what Brian and I would do, we did the first lap kind of all together to show them the lap and everything, and then Brian and I did a lap by ourselves, and they did a lap by ourselves.
Yeah.
So Brian and I finished our second one and waited for like 45 minutes for them to come back, and they never met up with us. So we left again, and we get to this hairpin, and at the bottom of the hairpin is Ethan's dirt bike, fucking in a ditch. And Sam is gone. So we're like, fuck. So we boogie back to the fucking.
This is a
the-
fully real story. This
is
shit was
100% true.
insane.
We boogie back to the trailer, and at this point, Brian has only met him for like 8 minutes,
Yeah.
fucking collectively, and he's pissed off at me about it. So we get back to the truck, and
Which I would have been too,
Yeah.
to be fair.
Sam's there, and he looked just as confused as we were, and Sam's like, Ethan's at the hospital. we're like, what? And Sam's like, yeah, he got picked up by a side by side, and they took him to the hospital. And we're like, what hospital? And Sam goes, I don't know. I was like, who's side by side? He goes, I don't know. So
Damn.
fucking, we didn't know
Oh my
where you
God.
went. Sam had no information. We had no service. And after about 4 hours later, we find you. We figure out what's going on. We figure out these.
I'm excited to tell the story from my perspective.
I've never heard it from your side.
Continue.
Yeah, all I know is that we figured it all out. This park ranger wasn't worried about you at all.
No.
He was worried about getting this
no one
bike
was.
off the trail that was leaking oil in his fucking woods.
Even the people who literally saved my life from bleeding out on the side by side weren't worried about me. They were worried about having to get back and refuel their side by side.
Yeah,
That's fucked.
Yeah, yeah, dude, gas is expensive, man. This
Yeah.
shit's fucking expensive. I'm probably being really loud.
Yeah, that's okay.
Fuck it. But yeah, so we end up getting your bike before we get you, because that's
Yup.
important. So we talked to the park ranger dude, and he's like, "Well, the only hospital around here is 87 miles this fucking way." So
Damn.
we load up.
It was a long
we
ride.
change our clothes. We get in the truck. And we boogie all the way there, and you're sitting there like mad at the world. It's a hospital. It's literally, it's not even a hospital. It literally looked like Weenie Hut Jr. And you go in the front, and it's just 3 chairs in the waiting room and a desk, and it's like one operating table, and you're at the one operating table like pissed off.
I wasn't pissed. I was high as fuck on pills because
Yeah.
it hurt so bad.
It was like I said, it's Weenie Hut Jr. fucking hospital, so they didn't have real medical supplies, so they like duct taped your arm with a sock, and then
They just wrapped me up.
yeah, they didn't even. I don't even think they gave you stitches.
What
What's
did you do?
crazy about
He
that?
wrecked
No,
his-
they gave me.
Well, no,
I think they
like,
gave me 2
injuries.
stitches. So
Yeah,
What's-
so, yeah, all right. This is you tell.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you go now.
So basically, I was like in the very far behind. It was at the point where we were kind of just starting one of our rounds and we all left together,
Yeah.
but you and Brian like took off. You
Yeah.
took the front. But I could still like kind of see you guys. So there comes a point in this trail, this dirt bike trail, where it takes a sharp right turn and then immediately goes up this like slanted brick wall kind
It's
of.
like a quarter mile long of just like no joke this steep.
Yeah.
So you're like leaning all the way forward on this bike in first gear,
Yeah.
flooring it,
yeah.
because you're not gonna make it up if you don't do that.
And it's scary as fuck if
Yeah.
you're a
Damn.
new like rider.
And you can't stop. Like if you happen to have to stop halfway up, you're rolling all the way back down.
Yeah, but the
That's
thing
tough.
is, I already went up that hill like 2 times before this
Yeah.
happened. This was on one of our other like laps. On this time, I didn't even get to the turn or to the hill. So I'm in the far behind. Sam's right in front of me. Those two are ahead of Sam, just flooring it up this thing and leaving. So I am like gunning it. I go to turn around this turn, and the dirt bike, I don't know how it happened, but it's almost like the dirt bike disappeared. Like I remember like still being in the air, and the dirt bike just slid out from under me, like way into a ditch, like he said. So this dirt bike fucking slides out from under me. I fly again. I'm cooking, like I'm hauling ass. So this
Yeah.
dirt bike flies out from under me. I fly probably like 15 feet forward,
Oh my
like
God.
mid-air. I land on my elbow on the one fucking brick on this wall that the corner's sticking up. It lands right on my elbow, pierces through my fucking elbow. I'll tell you how bad the actual injury was later. But so I land on this brick. I immediately because when something like that happens, your adrenaline is through the roof. You can't feel anything.
I'm getting PTSD right now.
I didn't know how bad it actually was. I didn't even want to look at it. So I immediately, as soon as I fell, I just put my hand on my elbow where I knew I fell.
Yeah.
And I just was applying as much pressure as I could. I didn't have my phone. I was sitting down there screaming for Sam because he was the closest one to me. He didn't hear it happen because he's gunning it in first gear. He can't hear shit. He gets to the top. He just keeps going. I'm fucking screaming for somebody. I'm literally sitting there for probably 10, 15 minutes just putting pressure on my elbow. My adrenaline's going so crazy. I couldn't even stand up and walk anywhere. Like
That's
my legs were all
tough.
shaky. I was like,
I have
I was
this
fucked.
picture of you somewhere.
Like if that side by side wouldn't have come out and like saved me, I would have bled out for sure.
Nah.
Like
That's insane.
no,
Your
it was bad.
What were the
So-
injuries?
So yeah, this fucking side by side comes. They were actually going on like a trail that was like perpendicular. They just happened to hear me screaming, so they stopped. They putter over. They're like, "Oh, what the fuck happened?" So I get in their side by side, and they take me to the sheriff's office. I think because it was like the closest thing. It was like right on the road where the trail's at.
Yeah.
So we get the sheriff. He calls 911 or the closest hospital or whatever.
The sheriff calls
they
911.
They send an ambulance.
The Spider-Man meme. It's like two Spider-Mans pointing at each other.
So, yeah, basically they get me to this hospital. The doctor, I think I ended up getting 2 stitches, which I probably should have gotten more, but like Eric said, it was probably the last 2 stitches they fucking had.
Yeah, hey, there it is. This is what I showed up to. I showed up. He had a fucking sock wrapped around his arm. He did, and he's just sitting there.
Send me that. I'm gonna
Goddamn
post that.
sock.
So, dude, here's what the doctor told me to make me feel better. Okay, he said I needed stitches, and he said if the bone wasn't like poking out, but if you just pulled the thing apart a little bit, you could see the bone.
Ugh.
That's how deep it was. It got down to my fucking bone.
That's
It was
disgusting.
bad. The reason I know I probably would have bled out was because I lifted my hand off one time to like kind of get a little peek to try, and it was just as soon as I took my hand off, it was just blood just spewing
I would
down
have
everywhere.
threw up and passed out
It was
and died
insane,
on that
dude.
trail.
It was
Hold on.
one of the craziest
I need you to
things
hear this. Hold on.
that have ever happened to me.
What?
Who's that?
Just hold on. I know this is weird. But hold on.
Oh boy, put it to the mic.
Hey, I know it's almost 9:30, but
Put it up to the
so
mic.
this is so I'm filming something right now, and we're talking about a story that I need your input on something.
Oh boy.
Yeah, what kind of story are we talking about here?
How pissed off were you the day that we all went dirt biking and Ethan wrecked and was at the hospital?
Not really. Not until we sat there for about 3 hours.
What? So we were telling our sides of the story. I'm sitting here with Ethan. What all do you remember of it?
Oh man, I remember him sitting in the
Put it closer to the mic.
hospital with, like the freaking shrouds laying next to him and stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember making noises because there was like somebody next to him or something.
Oh yeah, yeah. Cause like I said, the hot.
Oh yeah, that's right. I know exactly what he's talking about.
It was a one-room hospital, and they had 4 curtains
Yeah.
set up in their only emergency room.
The person next to me was like dying. They were like,
What the fuck?
The waiting room, too. Remember that?
Dude, oh my goodness.
People in the waiting room, and I kept going.
oh
That's-
fuck.
That's so funny because we were talking about it because the picture of Ethan sitting on that medical bed came up in my phone memory from like, what was that, 6 years ago? And it's that picture that you're talking about where he's sitting there with his helmet in his hand and the shroud sitting on the fucking bed.
Yeah, that's what I read.
I just-
Fucking mud all
I just remember like when we got back to the truck and Sam was sitting there by himself and you're like, where's he at? And Sam goes,
I just remember what a disaster.
because they took him and nobody knew where he went.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, Ethan, yeah. We asked Sam, we're like, where's Ethan? He goes, I don't know. Where's his bike?
Guys, he was telling me, he was like, well, you go to the hospital. And he's like, I'll go get his bike. I'm like, no, we're not like, no. Like, who are you, man?
Eric, your feet stink.
That's so funny. All right, no, that was it. We were sitting here talking about it, and I needed your side of the story.
Yeah, I think I have a picture of us, like sitting at that, like, tiny little hospital.
Yeah, that hospital was like the size of like a 7-Eleven. I think they sold gas at the hospital.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, yeah. What a joke. All right, that was it. I just needed your part of the story, but
Yeah.
I'll call you in the morning when I'm on my way.
All right, buddy.
All right, later, man.
Oh
Dude,
man,
dude.
good times.
He's the reason I'm here in Ohio.
Really?
He's getting married on Friday.
Oh no shit, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Are you
So-
here all week?
Yeah, I leave early Monday morning because I got to work
Nice.
Tuesday. Yep.
Nice. Dude,
That's
I
fun.
start my fucking morning
Period?
shift Monday.
Oh, morning shift.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's
I
fucking
thought it was
awesome.
in January. Just fucking starting me up, man.
Just on Monday.
on Monday.
That's dope.
Your
I'm
boy's
excited
gonna
for
be
you.
off around normal times.
What does that mean?
Like maybe 4 or 5.
Nice. All right, we're over an hour.
All right.
No, we got.
We're at like an hour
we
7.
can't stop.
We can keep going. I don't care.
So I get really
Wait.
car sick.
Wait.
What?
We got a jam.
We're not done yet.
Okay.
So
We
I
can
get like really car sick, and I had to take a ginger pill today because it's like Dramamine.
Yeah.
And dude, but ginger makes me burp, and when I burp, I want to puke. So I don't know if I should just not take it and just deal with like the car sickness, or if I should take it and feel like I have to puke but not actually puke. You know what I mean?
take it.
Yeah,
I took it and I've been
that's
burping like, and it tastes like gingerbread cookies.
that's
Ugh.
quite the conundrum.
Yeah, conundrum.
Yeah.
Isn't that what like? Never mind. I was gonna say Krakatoa.
Krakatoa.
It's another K word.
You got any other crazy stories while we're here? Because we're about to wrap this shit up. I gotta go to bed.
No.
You got any fun, like exciting things coming up soon that you're getting hyped for? Any deployments or anything?
No, we're our ship's going to the fucking yards hopefully soon, so I can just not we after April or so I shouldn't see the water for the next few years, hopefully.
Nice.
I applied for other orders, or I'm gonna be applying for other orders, so I'm gonna stay in the Navy for at least 6 more years. 'Cause I have 2
Yeah.
years left on this contract and then another 4.
Nice.
No, and then I think I'm in the process of I just started building my other Jeep.
Yeah.
So got that going.
That's
I'm
fun.
hoping by springtime it'll be somewhat drivable, so we can have. It's a 4-seater too, so we're gonna have fucking. The bitches are gonna be in the back, and we're gonna be flipping this fucker.
I love
Nice.
that.
If it doesn't end up on its roof at least 2 times, I'm not gonna be satisfied. Do my feet really stink? You made me really. I'm so
There was a
sorry.
slight smell. I'm not gonna lie.
Probably the cow shit that's stuck to the top of my boot.
That's
And
probably,
probably
it.
the open hole in the bottom of your
God,
toe.
that's ventilation.
Could be one of many.
Yeah.
It's ventilating towards my nose.
Yeah.
All right, Eric, you want to bust down this this acoustic up here and show us a thing or two?
No,
Come on,
can't.
you have to.
no, I got calluses on my fingers.
All right, you want to, Cisco?
Nah,
No.
dude.
I
No?
think we should. I think we got another
If
story.
Eric was going to,
Huh?
I was going to with him, but that's it.
Okay.
um,
What's the other story? There's so many. It's hard to pick.
all the good ones involve Fisher being bad, so I don't.
Yeah.
I can't talk. Dude, have you talked to that dude? The
No,
dude's doing
of
good
course
as fuck.
not.
He works like 80 hours a week, fucking cutting down trees.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
make it bank.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
bet.
So, all right, this is one for y'all, kind of. It's a truck thing. So, my new Cummins that I got, it was having an engine light come on that was saying, fuel. Because you used to kind of be a mechanic,
Kinda.
so you get it. I mean, you did it, and then you're a mechanic. So it was getting this code coming up on the engine saying, or on the dash saying, low fuel pressure, blah blah blah, whatever. So I did the scanner, got the code. Come to find out, it said that it needed this fuel rail sensor. $300. I replaced it. Didn't fix my problem. So what my truck was doing was, once it'd get up to temperature, it wouldn't have throttle response. It'd be like bogged down. And I didn't know. I thought it was a sensor. So anyways, I replaced that sensor. Didn't fix it. I looked it up, and there was a fuel pressure, not sensor, but fuel pressure regulator. $300. Bought it. Tried to do it. Fixed it. Nothing. You have one more sensor that's in the back of the rail. Replaced it. $300. Fixed it. Nothing. Still didn't fix it. So
God
because
damn.
I don't have a scanner, or I don't have anything to like diagnose pressures. So I was
Yeah.
just throwing parts at it.
Right.
So I was $600 in and still or $900 in, and it was still doing the same shit.
What do you
So-
do to diagnose pressures? You need like a certain computer for
You
that?
could do it with a like a Snap-on scanner.
Oh,
There's just
okay.
more expensive
Super
scanners
expensive
give you
one.
a
Yeah,
lot
so
more
you have
like
you have
live data.
different
I see.
sensors throughout the fuel system, and that scanner, you can check pressures at the sensors. And if, let's say, the first sensor it's at the right psi, but the second one it's not at the right psi, you know
problems.
it's getting through the first one, but it's not at the second one. So something's in between there. But anyways,
Right.
so after those three sensors were replaced, the only thing I could think of was the high pressure pump, that's on the timing cover.
Mm-hmm.
So that was $1,700. It took me like 6 hours to do. Swapped it. Truck ran-
$1,700?
$1,700. Well, I got a performance one.
That's
Wow.
insane.
yeah, for a 6-bolt
Jesus
fucking pump.
Christ.
Eric's just been stacking his bread.
Yeah, well, not
And
anymore.
losing it at a more
That
rapid
went on the
pace.
credit card, but I've learned that credit cards are just like free money that the bank
Yeah.
will give you, and you don't have to pay it back.
Yeah,
so
pretty much.
I got like 6 of them. But they don't even scan anymore because they just say declined. I
Hell
don't know what
yeah,
that
dude.
means.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I've been putting
Just
them in
keep
your name
applying.
actually.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I bet I
so-
got more than you.
Probably right. So yeah, I replaced that pump. Still not doing it. So like, well, fuck. It's got to be the injectors then, because it's nothing. Nothing else is in the fuel system. Injectors, like $800 a piece.
Mhm.
Placed all 6 injectors. 8 times 6.
$800 a
Yeah, what
piece.
is
That's
that?
fucking crazy.
So I'm
dude.
like $5,000 into it right now.
yeah.
Nothing. Still
Nothing
doing the same
still?
fucking issue. Still
Oh
doing the
my
same goddamn issue.
god.
So
It's probably something simple.
I
Dude, you should have
listen,
just
listen.
Oh.
I'm not done yet. I called the dude I used to work for in Pensacola, and I'm like, Derek, I've done this, and this. I've literally replaced the entire fuel system.
Right.
What else is there? And he goes, you do have a low pressure pump in your fuel tank still, like your sending unit, but in the Cummins it doesn't really act. It acts as a pump just to the high pressure pump. He's like, I've never heard of one going out, but I would say just inspect it. I'm like, all right. So it's easier to pull the bed than it is to drop
Yeah.
the tank in those. So I just pulled the bed, 8 bolts, blah, blah,
That's
blah.
fucking nuts. You just
Took
took
me-
off the whole bed.
Yeah, super. It took me 10 minutes, 20
Oh,
minutes.
okay.
well, I did that for that Colorado. It's a lot easier
Yeah.
than people think.
Okay.
It's light as
So
fuck, too.
it took me like 15 minutes, whatever. I pulled the bed. Took me 3 minutes to unscrew it. I pulled it out, and you have a sock that sits over your like the suck up for like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fuel. It was fucking full of mud.
Huh.
So I'm like, well, that doesn't fucking make sense to me. Like, how is there mud in the tank? So I looked at the tank; it was completely clean. Can't figure out. I still to this day don't know what it was.
What the
But I just
fuck?
took the sock off and put it back in. It ran fine.
Yeah.
It runs perfect now. So what? It just happened to be a coincidence that every time the truck would get hot, it would suck shit into the filter and bog it and prevent it from fucking. Yeah. So I spent
Interesting.
$7,000 or $5,000 or whatever it was
To remove a cum
to
sock.
remove a nut sock on my fucking my pump.
Nice. That's insane.
That
so-
sucks.
So
At
Hey,
least
now
you know
you got
how to
all-
do all that.
and now
That's
you
a
got
lot
all
of
that new shit.
experience.
Huh?
Now you got all that new shit.
Well, that's yeah. I'm thinking about selling it and being like, hey, it's got $5,000 worth
Yeah.
of fuel shit now.
That's cool.
Up the price by 15.
You probably could.
Yeah.
Dude, they go for so fucking much.
Yeah.
That, like, it's an 06 5.9 with 120,000 miles on it, and it's still Kelly Blue Books for like $24,000.
They keep their fucking value for sure.
Piece of shit truck. My transmission's about to fucking blow up. It's rust free though.
Are you trying to sell it?
No.
No?
No.
It
Dude.
sounds like you're promoting it.
Yeah. Give me 23 for it and you can have it. But
That's reasonable. We'll find someone.
no. Dude, it's a rust free 3rd gen with 120,000 miles. You're not gonna find one. But I live an hour and 8 minutes away from work now because we just moved to North Carolina.
God,
That's,
dude.
So and I have to leave my house every day
Damn.
at 3 a.m. or 3:50.
You need to get a Prius.
I'm getting a fucking Ford fucking Ranger,
Oh my god.
dude. You get like 40 miles per gallon. Get a little plastic.
You wonder why you're so stressed out.
Yeah, dude. I get like every day I wake up with more lint in my belly button. I think it's like stress.
That'll do it.
Yeah,
That's Ford Ranger problems.
yeah,
Yeah. Belly button lint.
yeah.
All right, we're done with this shit.
We're-
This is a fucking amazing episode, dude.
Yes.
This was a great
I'll be
one.
honest with you. I don't remember what the last hour entailed.
That's all right. The good thing about that is you can listen back to
So
it.
how about Saturday we do another one?
Another one
'Cause I'm not doing
Saturday.
anything
Yeah.
Saturday, but let's do it like let's film like not in here.
Like a vlog.
Let's do it in a treehouse.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, me and Cisco took my laptop camping. And we just recorded
I
out there.
know. Well, that was pretty cool.
We
Where's
could
that
just do it
knife
anyway.
at? Where's that knife?
There it is.
You like it?
I need to take off my spectacles. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. You're literally like a pirate.
Hell yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for listening.
This was fun. Everyone, we're on YouTube now, so
Thanks.
like and
Yep.
subscribe as well as
Oh, I want to make a
share it all
suggestion.
around.
Actually,
Please.
to the whole podcast thing.
We're all
do
about
you remember
it.
that first video that you made, and you had like that 18-minute intro about you saying, you know,
Yeah.
you know, you just don't listen to us, or this is just us. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Just do that. You know? You should just take that and just like selectively through the video, just be like, you know,
Just
like
do
play
that.
like play the first 8 minutes of the 45-minute intro that you recorded for that, and then
be-
just selectively through the video go.
To be
Nope.
fair, to stand up for myself a little bit, that was the first fucking episode we ever released, so we were not good at this shit.
Oh, because we're fucking professionals now.
Second, that was recorded through my phone after work, so I was just driving, horrible sound quality.
You were driving and
I just had to get it out.
Officer Swanson. Get him.
I just had to update that episode as fast as I fucking could
Get your mouth
before we
fit over
got
this.
sued.
This is
All right.
expensive.
That's enough. Eric, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Salt and pepper.
Go ahead and
Thanks
drink
for
that.
having me. This was a blast. This
Fuck
was
yeah.
Absolutely.
Took only a couple years or a year to get this one together.
Yep. We'll
A
do
year.
some more.
All right, I'll see you after this next deployment.
All right, then.
Cool. See ya.
Bye.
That was a movie for
Fuck
real.
yeah. Shut up, dude. I'm leaving that in. I'm still recording.
Something like that.